What's up everyone, it's that Math Magician, and on this video we're taking a look at systems, and we're gonna see, can we use the elimination method to help us solve a system of equation? So we have two linear equations, right? Two lines. We wanna see where those lines intersect. That's our goal. So we're gonna be using the elimination method to help us solve for the x and for the y variable to find that coordinate point where the two lines intersect. Now here's why elimination method is the best method for this equation or this problem here. And that is because look at these x variables here. One is a positive x, one is a negative x. If I were to take a big plus sign on the left hand side, a big equal bar, right? And I wanted to combine those two equations, well, guess what's gonna happen? The negative x, the positive x, when I add those together, they zero out. They are no longer there. We have zero x's, right? I had a negative x, I'm adding a positive x, zeroing out. That variable is eliminated. That's the whole point of the elimination method, is you want one variable to eliminate, and that variable x is now eliminated. It's zero. So we can finish this problem now because I have two y's, but I'm adding negative 3y's to that. So 2 plus negative 3, that ends up being a negative y. Those are eliminated. We'll bring down our equal signs. 5 plus negative 9, that's going to make negative 4. So we are almost there, right? We have eliminated that x variable. I now need to solve for y. Well, I know what negative y is. To get rid of that negative, I'll just divide both sides by negative 1. By doing that, I end up with positive y equaling positive 4. Remember, when we divide by negative 1, we're just flipping the signs. That's all we're doing. So really, really good. Take a look at that work again, okay? We eliminated the x's because they added together, right? We're combining those two equations. One was positive, one was negative. They got eliminated. We solved for y. But we are not done. We have to still solve for x. We need an x and we need a y. Now you get to pick which equation you think looks the easiest and plug back in 4 for your y. Now, I would argue, I think the first equation looks a little easier than the second equation. There's less negatives. So we're gonna go ahead and try that out. So I'm gonna rewrite that first equation. But notice, I now know what y equals, right? I know that y equals 4, so I'm gonna rewrite this equation, but I'm gonna drop in that 4 for y so I can solve for x. And we can definitely do this. Let's go ahead. 2 times 4 is going to give us 8. We have 8 minus x equaling 5. Well, I want to get rid of that 8, so I could subtract 8 on both sides. Doing that will leave me with negative x equaling, let's see, 5 minus 8. I think that's negative 3. Again, I have negative x. I want positive x. So we'll divide both sides by negative 1. All that's doing is flipping the signs. Negative x becomes positive. Negative 3 becomes positive 3. And we just solved for that point of intersection of those two lines. We now know that the point where they intersect is at the point 3, 4. Don't forget to write your answer as an ordered pair. If you were in my class and you didn't do that on a quiz or a test, you would lose a point. I'm sure your math teachers out there feel the same way as I do. But you got it, y'all. Okay, remember, elimination method, the whole point. Eliminate a variable, solve for one, plug it back into one of the equations, solve for the other one. You got it. Alrighty, y'all, it's that Math Magician, and I'll see you